Good afternoon, guys. So far in your retail management syllabus, we have covered up understanding the in the first module we have understood the types of retailers and uh, what the retailer does, what are the functions of him, what are his scopes, opportunities, challenges, and everything. Now, in the second chapter, currently, we people are dealing with how do retailers segment their market. So, we have seen what do you understand, or what do you mean by segmentation. Then we have understood the types of the segmentation, how it is done, and I think we have taken up on in the previous sessions we had taken on the what do we say the criteria for segmentations, something like behavioral features and non-behavioral features. Then dimensions, we people took two important dimensions, one being your mass market and another being your differentiated segmentized markets. So today what we'll be going through, today what we'll be understanding, or what we'll be um, following through is something which is the attributes or the criteria for effective segmentations. Once we people, there are some 6 or 7 or 8 points where we people try to make an understanding how um, people categorize it, critically push differentiations or different products of retailers into different things. The first one is always the first criteria of effective segmentation. It might be for a retailer, wholesaler, or anybody else. It is measurable. Always your segments, what we people take. Something like which can be quantifiable, which can be counted. We need to segment the people in such a way where there is an end to the customer group. There is end to the what do we say, numbers. We can't say that we have taken a survey of infinite people. Now, infinite people can be uncountable. So always your segmentation should have minimum and should have maximum. Okay. So the first one is measurable. Excuse me. Second is substantial. So second one, there should be a large and substantial. The number should be, as I said, it shouldn't be minimum also. It should be max. It shouldn't be more maximum. Too much maximum also. That doesn't mean that you are supposed to take below minimum or bare minimum. You can take it till how much you can reach out, how much your company or how much your product capacity is. Don't go beyond your company's or product's capacity, because it will utterly fail in the market if you don't cater the needs of a larger crowd. Always see what is the always see what are the potential of a product is. Always see what are the potential of the aspect is. The quantity has to be substantial, the people have to be substantial, the quality has to be substantial, the facility what you people provide should be substantial. Third one, accessible. When we people hunt for any product, when we people talk about any product, the products needs to be accessed, easily accessible to the people. They shouldn't hunt for longer period of time. What happens, the as the generations are coming up from one after another in this modern generation, the level of patience which is there amongst us as a consumers is dipping every year and every time. When the patience time is less, it can impatient consumer can easily swap his mind, change his mind, alter his mind because he's not getting his products on time, or he's not finding his product which he wants to buy. So always you people today, retailers, we people see today, they make their products conveniently to look at the product from a consumer's point. That's why they have made shelves. That's why they have made bifurcated their products into different varieties, so that customer pays an view, customer pays an eye, customer puts observes those minute things. When consumer that is the difference between your kirana stores, and that is the difference between your supermarkets and the hypermarkets today. In kirana markets and all, what do we people do? We people just stand in one corner and we ask the person to buy, and we just have a look at them. We won't able to observe it cleanly, which brand, how much clean and what quality it is. Whereas in superstore or hypermarkets and all, we people tend up going and touching and feeling and seeing the price, quality, product, image, brand, goodwill, everything. Then we decide whether to buy the product or whether not to buy the product. So very important is that your products are being clearly seen by the people in order to sell your products. If you hide it somewhere, if you keep it in that place but it's not been seen, which has not been popularized, unfortunately consumers will not dig deep into that. Okay, there's one more product, there's one more variety in this product. It's very important that you make access to your products easily to the conveniently to your people. Next, actionable. It must be practically possible to create an effective marketing program to reach the segments. Uh, Based on your segments only, based on your survey, and based on your segment products thing only, your segmentation needs to be done. Now, cafe coffee day can't be done it for the people who are above 60 and 70, right? If you people segment cafe coffee day, 7 beans, friends cafe, doppies kind of places to 70 and above people, you're poorly, you're badly, and your marketing planning has completely gone for a failure. Why? The reason being that the actions which are supposed to be performed by your consumers, which you think that you have chosen, are not the right consumers. 70 plus people do not love to spend time more than half an hour or 1 hour sitting in these kind of places. It's the youth today where people love to buy products, love to sit kind in these things. So your whatever marketing initiatives you people take, whatever segmentation strategies people make, it has to be actionable. It has to be practical, and it has to be related to your product. Travel agencies, simple. Travel agencies either for the youth or for the people professionals, or for the retired people. Again, for the retired people, travel agencies will have different packages. Char Dham Yatras, spiritual places. Youth, London, England, UK, USA, France, Germany, all those. People who are looking for holiday destinations within country. Ooty, Mahabaleshwar, Khandala, Manali. Then it might be Ooty, might be Kodaikanal, might be Kurg, or anything else. So this traveling agencies, whatever they plan, right? If they are planning only to segmentize or satisfy Indian public, so they do it in their actions needs to be, their performance needs to be actions. Next is differentiable. You always need to differentiate your product from your competitors. You always need to provide difference. You need to highlight the difference from one of your product with the other product. Not telling, only by manipulating people, but telling them the actual reasons. Only manipulation today won't work out. Won't work out for individuals. Won't work out for anybody. The items, the taste, the preference, the quality, quantity, spending capacity, image, goodwill, brand, status, everything needs to be differentiated properly. If your product that can't afford richer class of people, don't segment them. If your people can't take below rich class, your products are exclusive products, don't segment it for poor or middle class people. Your product's USP is that how do you differentiate your product from the other products, other competitors. Fifth. Sixth, compatible. Either it might be, see, your product is compatible. Possibility. Firms must have these compatibility in technology, compatibility in product makeage, other services. It has to be possible. Yeah? Don't segment in such a way that this is not at all going to happen. You are not going to achieve anything. Do not. Always see that the firms have adequate resources, something like people working on the machines itself, sometimes assets, basically. All these things should be in adequate number so that the product comes out to be in an effective way, in a productive way, which serves the demand for the public. Seventh important is that potential. When you segment a product, once you have decided to come up with a product, once you are segmenting a product, very important that you identify the potential of the public. Have you Do you see any growth opportunities in the following things or not? Do you see any future of your products related with the demand of this product or not? That is very important when you people make strategies or make segmentations. Understand whether these segmentation of related to the product what you people have made are having any futuristic goals or no. Do they have any opportunities or no in future? It must appeal people. It must look good to the people. It must be providing n number of facilities to the people. That is one more. And the eighth one and the final one in this is reachable. Always make sure that your products are being reached to the consumers on time and to the right person at the right price. Because this is how we are going to retain, develop, and maintain your customers. Remember that. You're not going to win customers, you're not going to maintain customers, you're not going to develop customers if you don't reach out to them properly. Reaching the not only reaching till the product has been purchased or bought, but after that also feedback, post purchase feedback, that also has to be reached to every consumer of yours who has bought a product from you, irrespective whether the product is the costliest or the cheapest one, so that you make a proper professional relationship, build a rapport with them, and that rapport helps you in attracting few more people. So these are your 8 different criterias what usually people attributes, you say, if you want to make your company's segmentation program successful. That is, it should be measurable, it should be substantial, it should be accessible, it should be differentiable, it should be compatible, it should be potential, and it should be reachable. So this is one aspect where we people have to take care. So this video was all about making you to understand the effective target segmentation criteria. Kindly go through this video, which will be uploaded to you in some few minutes of time, and we will continue the other sessions in the next sessions or the videos. All right, thank you.